for just iron. We just need to be grinding out iron. So we're gonna grab what we need for that, and then we can make one more. Oh yeah, and then we need the power. Right. So we're gonna grab 3 of you, 1 super, 3 water, 1 explosive, 3 osmium, 2 iridium. Okay. So that should be enough now that we can come over here and throw down 1 drill or 1 excavator. So we want 1 excavator here just to start grinding out some basic resources. And then we need 1 of you. And then I need to hope that I have enough osmium that I can build another drill in the super cave. They really need to add more caves for super. Add like 1 more somewhere. As far as I know, they haven't, but they really need 1. Okay, so let's come over here and dump that Arima. Oh, I threw you guys in the wrong chest. My bad. There you guys go. All right, and then we're gonna come over here and just clean up goods. Oh, we also have 1 chip. Hey, tier 2 deconstructor. Ooh, tier 2 deconstructor. That's a good one. We don't desperately need the chips yet, but we will soon. Okay, so I think what I want to do now, we have enough for 1 drill, which is good. We need to find out what the difference is here. You require a fertilizer. I have fertilizer. All right, we know we have enough for the drill, so let's do that one instead. Okay, you take 2 super. Tier 1 takes 1. Okay, so we need at least a super per. And I don't know if I have enough for that many. Yeah, because we're down to just the 2. Oh, now we're out of magnesium. Love it. I do remember seeing a ton of magnesium down here, so I can at least load up on that real fast. Hello, Mr. Silicon. But yeah. We're getting to that point where super is priority 1 and we just need a bajillion of it and we just never have enough. And this is kind of that like early infrastructure stage where everything kind of points at everything else, where it's like, you need this, oh, but you also need this to get that, and it's kind of annoying. Luckily though, it doesn't take much for it to be there though. Let's take you to grab that. Tier 1 takes a water. We need 1 additional bioplastic. And then 1 additional super per. Wow, that got dark fast. I opened up my build menu and then everything was pitch black. I was like, holy smokes. So you don't happen to have an iron for me, do you? You do. Nice. All right, well, let's get some goodies going here. We need some super. Okay, and then we have a little bit of excess to dump. Silicon, titanium, magnesium, iron, and cobalt. Okay. If I go tear up 2... Oh, I also need 2 bioplastic. In fact, let's grab a 3rd. I just realized I had those ones built and then didn't use any of their thing, so... Oh well, it's fine, it's fine. So right now we're just going to fly over this way for a second. I can technically just whatever. I need to finish my bridges out, but again, that takes a lot of iron, which I don't have a ton of excess of at the moment. Yeah, this looks good. It looks... It's not quite deep enough to, like, see, but I kind of think it'll work. But we'll see. In the meantime, worst case scenario, I can always build my... I can always just replace the ones that are out here. I'm not going to lie, one of the places I do want to build in this is the ring. I want to build a base at the ring. I think that'd be really fun. Mainly because it's a very wide, flat area. It's very flat out here. And then you end up with this lovely island in the middle that you can build on, and then there's a ton of just like water real estate for everything else. Okay, we're gonna tear you up. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw one here just in case. I don't particularly have a spot for these at home at the moment, but I should at least grab enough for some bacteria. Cool. All right. And then let's attempt to try to put one of these down over here. Like I said, the drones probably won't care if the water's a little shallow, but as a player, being able to click on them in the shallow water might be hard. So that part I'm not sure. But in the meantime, I can throw one down and we can let it grow and see what happens. Worst case scenario, the answer is no, and we just put them over there. And if they do end up over there, we'll put the lake water collectors there and then set up the automation thingy for it. I want to say I had actually done that originally. Like way back in the day I had done it that way. But then for some reason, I think it was when the Autocrafter first came out, the range on it was very, very small. So you would throw the algae collectors out there, or the algae growers out there, and they just didn't pull in far enough. And so like it sort of worked, but also sort of didn't. So it's kind of annoying. But I think now that we have the drones being able to push and pull really easily, we should be able to make it work. Okay, let's come over here and grab some bacterias. Grab more water and make more bacterias. Bacteria. Lovely. And then again, I need a bunch of iron so that I can put stuff down. Okay. We're going to dump you. Dump you. And then I have one extra Arima that we found somewhere. Not you. You. There we go. Cool. Yeah, getting the tier 2 ore extractors are going to make the game significantly faster, which is good. It's very good. We're also going to need to make sure that we get ourselves a drill at aluminum soon. I went the wrong way again. Gosh dang it. Yeah, this is that bit where I need to just finish connecting all of those and then have it connecting out there. But I need like a full load of just iron to do that, and I do not have that kind of iron on hand. Not at all. Although we do have a random aluminum here from an asteroid. That's nice. Again, more iron from asteroids. Wow, I'm really tired. I said that and my brain went, iron for astronauts. And I was like, what? What the heck is my brain thinking right now? It's raining. Oh, we can also get up into the tower of that ship. You don't need to wait for the vines. You can just fly up with the jetpack, which is kind of funny. Also, one thing I'm hoping that the devs eventually add to this game is a little more hang time before your jetpack locks onto the ground underneath you. That way you can fly over gaps without immediately locking onto the ground below and just dropping. Okay, so we need... Oh, we're also going to need... We have one... Perfect. I was going to say, we're going to need some stuff here that I need to bring with me. I want to throw down a beacon at the cave when we get there. Oh, see, I was heading to the wrong one. Let's say, how's my inventory looking? When I did the sandfalls, I ended up building my water, or my lake water and my algae right here. This little pond. See, this pond's not very deep, but it's deep enough that you can stick your head underwater, and so you can like swim around and collect all of the stuff pretty easily. The algae. Hey, Nathaniel, how you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good. Very tired. I'm officially into my weekend. My weekend is Sunday, Monday, and so I'm really busy during the week, and then I get the... Whoa, what the heck? Oh, it's a crack. I thought that was a bug. I was like, we're not the insects yet. What the heck is that? Cool. All right, slap this bad boy down. The rain is laggy. Yeah, grab all the goods. And then we're going to hit the one... Oh, hang on. Before we get too far, Beacon. We're going to call you Super. Whoa, we're going to call you not caps lock Super. There we go. And then your color gets to be kind of a grayish. Yeah. Nice. All right, so I want to hit this one wreck on the way back. I'm trying to remember. Is it right here? Yes. No. No. It's one that tries to bury itself. It tries to get buried by the water, so you can't find it later. And I didn't even realize that. Yeah, it's right here. I didn't even realize this one was here. You want to drop it in half? Yeah, summer's been good. My time is relatively like outside of recording and stuff. My time is relatively boring. Well, boring on the scope of what a lot of other people care about. For what I care about, it's very fun and very exciting. But it's, you know, for people that always have to be out on the move and going, my life is quite boring compared to theirs. But I'm extremely productive in places that I care about, and that's what's important, right? Hang on, let's get that up there. Oh, we need to get our first tier 2 biodome. And then I think what I want to do is keep grabbing iron and expanding platforms to build stuff on. What do I do? As far as like work, or as far as what? There's so much iron. Holy smokes. This is a great place to collect resources at. I need to come out here again and scoop up as much stuff as possible. Work. For work, I work with adults with disabilities. There are 2 or 3 different types of that work. One is, I forget what it's called. It's called like a group home or something, where you have like 6 or 7 adults with disabilities in one house. There's group support, which is what I do, which is where you have anywhere from 1 to 3 adults in one house, and then you come into their home as a support, and then you supplement them in their own home. And that's mine specifically is like that. So like I work with 3 gentlemen of varying levels of physical and mental disability. And just in general, like the type of individuals that end up in the services are anywhere from like people that will have autisms to, I've seen people with like cerebral palsy. I've seen people with what they're called, people that have like severe seizures, to all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I've been in that line of work for about 6-7 years now, something like that. All right, we have a little bit of super here I need to find homes for, and then we have a little bit of food and cobalt. But yeah, I've been doing that for a while now, like 6-7 years, like I said. And it's not bad. It's not bad work. The state that I live in, we recently had a buyout by one of the largest companies in the state. And they're really good so far. They've been phenomenal. I've been with so like, I've never left the area, never really left the participants that I've been with. And I've changed companies 3 times in like 6 years. And to a certain extent, you just kind of expect that, because you either stick with specific participants or you stick with specific companies. And so depending on which one moves first is where you go. So sometimes work with kids' disabilities with a thing called respite, where you give parents a night rest while abuse the kids. Yeah, for what we do, it's ours is like that, but full time. Because basically it's the adults with disabilities have their own home. So they have like an apartment. So like, for example, mine, there's 3 male adults with disabilities, and then it's their house, and I just show up and work there. So I drive across town to where they live, and then I just help them for the duration of shift, and then I go home. And mostly it's stuff like, for my guys are fairly high in their function. So most of what I'm helping with is stuff like, hey, we need to go shopping. Can you take us shopping? Hey, I don't know how to cook this, or I don't know how to cook, or I can't cook. Can you help me cook? Sure. You know, stuff like that. Mine are generally things like that. And the way that I describe it is, So my job is specifically called a DSP, which is a direct support professional. And the main thing that my job does is, the way I describe it is, we are a two-sided shield. We protect the world from the client, and then we protect the client from the world. We are a double-sided shield. So we keep the world from messing with them, and we keep them from messing with the world. And that way they can live in society and be a part of society, living their best life without disrupting everyone else's life. You know what I mean? And that's the idea. We want to help them have a good life while allowing everyone else around them to also have a good life. Okay, what are we doing here? Flora to trees is doing well. There's a couple of lootable spots that we can hit real quick. I'm shy to get another drill. We need more super. Super is what we're struggling with right now. But yeah. The fun part is, like, and for me specifically, it's a very easy job for me specifically, and that's because my mom and dad did I don't remember what it's called. It's like respite or something. It's the one where you have like children with disabilities living in your home. So they're like wards of the state, or they're in some kind of service level again, and then they live with your family. So like they have their own bedroom, they have their own money, they have their own day programs and stuff like that. And then their parents will pick them up on occasion and like take them out to go do stuff. But the rest of the time, it's like they have dinner with you, they live with you, and then anything else that needs to happen, it's up to the family taking care of them to make sure that those things are taken care of. It makes okay money. My state kind of struggles with that a little bit as far as like the pay scale, but it's one that a lot of states struggle with. They either don't like the programs, or they are just very expensive. To throw some numbers at you, I found out recently that yeah, you got to go for sure, Nathan. We'll see you later, man. One thing that's wild specifically is like just the cost of medications. The medication costs are mad. I've seen people that are on medications where a single month's medication is like 20 grand. And it's like, what do you mean they're on a medication that costs 20 grand? Are you telling me there's nothing else that they can have that's better or cheaper, or, you know what I mean? And it's annoying. We have, in the area that I'm in, a couple of the issues we run into is we have the med doctors are obsessed with new medications. And so every time a new medication comes out, they throw that at all of the participants. Oh my gosh, this new revolutionary drug is in. Here, you have to get everyone on it. And then you look at the cost of it, and it's astronomically high because it's brand new. And it's like, no, stop it. Find something generic, find something that does the same job for a tenth of the price, and let's do that for everybody. Because primarily it's just not sustainable. You know what I mean? You can't run thousands of clients or hundreds of thousands of clients on programs that run that cost margin, you know? Like the drugs can be revolutionary, but if they're not sustainable and manageable, it's like, it's not a good deal, you know? Yeah, I'm out here scooping out a bunch of iron because we have been desperately low on iron for a long time. I also need to go check on getting more super. We need to visit the super. Oh, we can also visit this wreck again, and we can go up into the tower and grab the stuff up there. Yeah, the super, I kept flying that way instead of that way for the super. See, that's one of the key things about throwing down the beacons, is that the beacons give you a much clearer direction for where you're headed. I think I said we peaked at 7 people there for a minute, which is not bad for like my 3rd day streaming again. See, I used to stream way back in the day. I streamed Factorio and RimWorld, and then one other game. I don't remember what the other one was. Yeah, see, so right here, you end up with a plant that grows up to that window, but we have a jetpack. We can just jetpack up to it. Sweet. Nab some goodies. I am desperately trying to find a pressure fuse because I would much rather get one pressure fuse going versus getting versus throwing down like another 20 tier 4 drills, you know. We don't have the resources for that much. Okay, what do we need here? We need 2 titanium and a silicon. And then I'll be able to throw down another house here. Get some oxygen. Excuse me. But yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly over here to this wreck. There's the satellite wreck over here. We're going to fly over to this, and I'm going to search that and throw a building down next to it, because this is a kind of a key corner where lots of traveling will happen later on. Hey, fusion generators, which are very good if we can manage to farm up enough stuff for it. Okay, let's throw you there, throw you there. Let's throw down 1 storage locker in here for sure. Okay. Hey, oh, look at all that super. Perfect. Oh, we need the super so bad. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, wow, we're like thoroughly into the 2nd episode and I didn't see it. My bad. I think the reason behind that, hang on, let me fix that. Normally I have a file open here. There we go. Yeah, normally I have a file open, like a folder open with the recording file. And then whenever it finishes the recording and drops another file, I see it pop up on out of my peripheral. But otherwise I have to like look down at this tiny little thingy with the time. Okay. And then, oh, there's a wreck over here that we can go explore. I kind of have some good stuff with me. It's... Okay. I need 1 silicon and 2 titanium so that I can throw down another building. The goal here is there's another underground wreck over here that I want to visit while I'm right by. Just visiting. But yeah. Oh, just so you guys know, with how things are going, I should be able to record / stream most mornings. At least that's the plan. I cannot see where you at? There you are. But yeah, I should be able to record / stream most mornings. It will be different games and different playthroughs depending on what's going on at the time. So just a heads up for that. It won't always be Planet Crafter. Sometimes it'll be something different. Yeah, give me that one so that I can get a... Yeah, let's grab that one first real quick. Need to throw down a storage because I'm full. But like I said, I've got a bunch of different games that I want to get going. Lots of playthroughs I want. And the long-term goal of the channel, just in general, was I want to get at least one... Holy crap. I want to get at least one playthrough of every major game that I enjoy. So, like... Yippee. Hello, sir. Hang on. Let me step in a building. Come here, sir. Yeah. Gotcha. This is my Berlioz. Hello, Outcast. How you doing? But yeah, the idea is I want to get basically at least one full playthrough of all my favorite games going in the long term, and then we'll just kind of play it by ear beyond that. And then obviously, like, if you guys really, really, really like one specific game that I like, then obviously I'll try to keep playthroughs of that one going. I think we're getting osmium blasted. What do I need? I need 1 silicon. So I got 4 chips I need to spend. But yeah, like I want to get at least one playthrough of all of my favorite games going, and then whichever ones are my favorite, I'll try to get those ones more often as well. There we go. We got the explosives, which means we can now start hitting those big wrecks if we want. It will be kind of risky because we don't have the permanent oxygen yet, but we can still do something. Yeah, let's get that out of there too. Oh, come on. What are you doing, kitty? There's a kitty thoroughly tucked. Overdid your nap? Nice. To be fair, it is a Sunday though, so any day that you're gonna nap, Sunday is a good one. I stand by that. I love naps. Naps are fantastic. When you have like brand new fresh seats on your fresh sheets. Gosh dang it. Fresh sheets. Got it. On your bed. Take a like nice hot shower, a nice hot bath, and then slip into ice cold clean sheets. Oh, so good. Okay, we're gonna grab all the good stuff here. Those are good. That one's good. And that's basically it. There's a cat doing something behind me. he's burrowing. He's burrowing into something fantastic. We have a giant box that some stuff came in. Oh, there's some. Hang on. Drop the aluminum. Grab those. Yeah. What are you doing? Hey, Plants Rocket. All right, we're gonna start flying home. No kitty. Oh my gosh, this cat. Hang on. This fussy boy's like, pay attention to me. And I will. I'll pay attention to him, but he's also got to let me do me things too, you know? Oops, that was me slapping my keys. Hey, I found a chest over here. I want to say that there was an underground wreck right here too at one point. Like right here somewhere, but I haven't seen it the last couple times I've looked for it. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, home is that way. Home is where the cat is. Scratching the butt. So anyone who is chatty, I'm going to throw a question out to you and let me know your answer. What is your approximate age ranges? My analytics from YouTube says that the majority of the viewers that we have are like mid-30s. Like I have basically, I think it was like 0.5% below 18. Like that's it. All the viewers on my on all my videos are like, the average is like 25 to like 42 is the age range for like 95% of my viewers, which is very funny. And then I have like 1% that's like 80 plus. And it's like, really? Just the wildest statistics, you know? All right, the kitty has been satiated for the moment, which is good because he was driving me bonkers. See, I'm mid-30s myself. I was young once. You're an old coot, 49. Nice. That's awesome. To be fair, you're only as young as you feel. I met a gentleman once at an event, and everyone who saw him was freaking out. They were all like, holy smokes. Like they were, I don't know, the guy showed up and they all started skittering around like ants. And I'm thinking, you know, is this like a famous person? Are they a big name? Like who is this, right? Why are everyone freaking out so much? And they're like, oh, that's so and so. He was like, I'm trying to remember what he was. He was like 101, and he drove himself up over the pass twice a week to come shopping in the valley. This really, really nice old guy. But he was like 102 and he looked like he was 70. And I was like, what? And that's one of those moments where it hit me where I'm like, you really are only as old as you feel. And then you're in trouble then. See, one of my other favorite lines is, adults are just children that have given up.